Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello! How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome aboard. My name's Pig on PC and 4K, and it's a pleasure to be here with you. Folks, I am so glad to be saying hello to you. First and foremost, let me say I apologize for the delay there in the beginning, of course, because for some reason my microphone, I mean, not my microphone, but my mouse decided to die on me there, so it was just the port. We just had to switch it out there. Easy peasy fix, and we got up and running. Now, guys, what we've got going on tonight is such a fantastic match. I hope you guys are ready for some just insane gameplay happening tonight in Contractors for the VREL Esports League game. This is going to be exciting, guys, and I hope you're strapped in because we got Goon Squad and we got leftovers out here getting ready to make their presence known. Esports Hall of Fame. Let's jump down there right now and catch up with these guys. Wow, oh wow. Looky here, we've got Chandler Sullivan and Wolf in the night out here, guys. Oh my god, let's talk about some of these names, okay? Because if you don't already know, me and Chandler got a long history. Me and Chandler go way back, okay? Chandler and I became friends back in a Russian boarding school. When we were just at the age of 13, we figured out exactly what it meant to win, or rather lose, a game of Contractors, just like he, Fog Cabin, Wolf in the Night, Steve James, Tim, and OKM Blue did. Guys, wow, that was unfortunate we got in right at the end, but wow, that looked exciting for sure. Let's go back up to the main deck. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back up here, guys, and man, I think that there might have been something there. I think there might have been something there, guys. Even though they lost heavily, if you notice the ticket count there, I believe it was 0 to 90 at the final score. But I think these guys may have a little oomph left in them, if you know what I mean. They might have a little thing to put up in round number 2. Now listen, as I was saying, I know Chandler Sullivan quite well. I don't know if you guys have ever known somebody in your life that you've been able to stay up late with, and commentate events with, and watch people battle it out in front of you with. It's really a magical thing. I highly recommend you try it. Grab yourself up. Now, guys, what I'm drinking through, is a good old-fashioned cup of espresso. The one actually just made it for me. So it's absolutely devastatingly powerful. And the next round is up, so we're gonna jump in. Delicious. Yo, Identity Crisis, Nate, good to see you fellas. Joe, what's going on, brother? It's so good to see you too, man. Hopefully you guys have been having a great one. If you didn't know, I took a long break, almost a month from anything gaming, just to kind of collect myself and get some stuff in order with my new job and things like that. But we are back now. We're ready to absolutely create some mayhem, just like OKM Blue. Guys, OKM Blue's out here absolutely devastating the battlefield, right on board with him right now. He just managed to get himself a double. Look at his KD right now, a 2-0, 140 on the points overall. Of course, Chandler Sullivan, our real MVP out there, coming in hard and strong at the top of the board there like an absolute fierce dominatrix. Dying, though, unfortunately, to the hands of Bird Person. Now, Bird Person is top of the board if you are on the Goon Squad. Solid 3 and 2 right there. 217 on the overall points with Red Rum, Fuckface McGee, and Dom Minion, not to mention Night Tide at the very end there. What a great combination, powerhouse team right there. And now we're taking a quicker look at Night Tide. Currently rocking it with his cock out there, 0 and 1. Make that a 1-1 as he manages to get a drop on Steve James Tim. Hello. Look at that, it's the double forces of OKM Blue and Fog Cabin pushing in. Chandler now gonna face off against, who was that? Dominion, managing a trade there as Fog manages to rush in there right after the action. Gonna find a little action of his own there here as Red Rum spots him on the defense. Of course, they're already neutralizing as Wolf in the Night moves in here. Let's see what happens for Wolf. Unfortunately, not too much Wolf could really do there. Absolutely getting devastated as soon as his face makes an appearance around that Fog. Speaking of Fog, let's go see what OKM Blue is seeing. Not too much other than the bullets of Red Rum. Now we hear the footsteps, but there they are. There's thy noble wolf in the night. Guys, Wolf. Oh, Wolf. If you guys don't know about Wolf, let me give you the backstory of Wolf. It was actually in 1964 when Wolf was originated, and you know, some say that he was actually fabricated. Some say that he was birthed a regular birth, but I'll tell you what, man. Only one thing that we know is true, and that is that Wolf is an absolute machine on the battlefield, guys. After spending approximately 27 years in a very undercover, secretive training environment, Wolf wound up topping his class. And now he's out here looking to find some glory. Taking a quick look at the scoreboards here as well, as Wolf continues his walk, getting back over there into the brick house. He's looking at a 6 and a 5 right now. Only 390 on the points, though. Third in place, in fact. Let's get on board here with Bird, Mr. Bird Person. Now, Bird's doing pretty damn good himself. He's 5 and 4 right now, 345 on the overall score. The real person you want to be looking at, though, is Mr. Nighttide. We're riding on board with Nighttide right now, 11-14 on the score. Why? Because he's getting to the objectives, and he's absolutely capping, guys. That's the name of the game out here. Lest we forget, the way that you win is by taking tickets and holding down objectives and making your enemy suffer the consequences. And unfortunately, their Nighttide actually suffered a few consequences himself, but he is top of the board for a reason. See what Blue's got in store. Okay, he's taking his shots here, guys. Absolutely no enemies in the vicinity, though. Looks like they're all going to be down here by the lumber. Let's actually get a little closer to the lumber here, if you don't mind, Trace. Yeah, there we go. Checking in on Fuckface McGee, as well as Bird Person, both of which are under heavy fire right now. Bird Person gets headshotted there from Fog Cabin from quite a good distance. Mr. McGee manages to pick himself up. The Tradalina Ding Dong there, popping off Mr. Fog in exchange for Bird Person. He is still holding front line there, but Red Rum does manage to meet up in the middle section with Nighttide in the back. The enemy movement's going to be coming from back here behind the power station, in fact. As OKM Blue makes his way in, let's get on board with him. See here, OKM Blue's just taking a few shots in the fog there at what he believes is his enemies. Didn't actually manage to drop anybody, and I did not notice the health bar of any of those players going down. Keep in mind that with this lovely layout that you've got here, oh, OKM Blue just gets obliterated there by Bird Person. Did not see him, I don't believe. Absolutely destroyed. But you can see here with this lovely layout at the top left on Bird Person, you have a little white bar just above his name, and that allows you to see his health. Wonderful shot there. Oh my gosh, wow, Wolf absolutely missed an opportunity there. Should have lined it up with the head on Nighttide, but unfortunately for him, Nighttide survives, and look at his health, guys. There it goes, all the way back up now. This player is back in action 100%. You know, that, I mean, he hit him a couple times, but he did not lower his health that much, honestly. He only brought him down to maybe, I'd say, like 65%, 70. Nighttide finally goes down to the ample hands of Fog Cabin with a headshot. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Slapping heads down. Let's look at that again. Okay, so that's fine. We'll figure that replay out. Don't worry about that, fellas. Let's go tune in with the action-packed night ride that we get from Nighttide here. Mr. Nighttide rocking it with his cock out. Solid 14-20 on the score. 7 and 5 on the KDs. Make that 14-45 as he picks the dog tags up of the player that he just destroyed. Now he's looking at OKM Blue, and Blue says, no, enough is enough. Guys, OKM Blue out there with a solid 8-10 as he gets eliminated. Red Rum. Let's go check with Red Rum, guys. He was sitting in this corner pocket just waiting for his opportunity, and he saw him coming up on the backside. Now he's checking the front, and he manages to drop Chandler. Doing the same to Wolf in the Night now, picking himself up a couple extra kills now. 11 and 5. Scratch that, 11 and 6. Okay, I'm blue here, trying to make his glory grenade there, but unfortunately, it does not manage to make any contact with Dominion. Get on deck here with Dominion. Wow. There it is, folks. Dominion. Headshots, OKM blue, before finally Fog destroys him. And there we go. Another classic trade right there, folks. A classic trade in Contractors fashion. We say that is Contractors timing. Wow. Get a quick look at that scoreboard here. Right now, ticket count's looking 72 to 42 with Goon Squad looking very spicy here. Leftovers Reheated. Not doing too damn bad. Now, we are going to have to update that score there. Of course, I do know that we do have a 1 for Goon Squad. You guys are keeping track there. Wow, what a bad spot for Fog Cabin or have to run out into. Let's try that replay out again. Here we go.
We missed an opportunity there.
Here we go.
Lined it up with the head on Night Tide,
Yeah.
but unfortunately,
There we
for
go,
him, Night Tide
fellas.
survives. And look at his health, guys. There it goes, all the way back up now.
All right, you got a 4-man movement set up right here, guys.
You know, I mean, he hit him a couple times, but he did not lower his health that much. Honestly, he only brought him down to maybe I'd say like
4-man movement with Chandler Sullivan, unfortunately, having to take the grunt of it. Mr. McGee hiding out here behind the Range Rover, taking a few shots of his own here as Wolf in the Night begins to make his push in. Wolf right now looking 587 on the score. Of course, Mr. McGee, a lot better than that. Thought for a second there Mr. McGee would get down by the grenade of Wolf in the Night, but unfortunately for him, it was the bullet going through his head from Wolf that eliminated him. Right now, Night Tide has a clear advantage over his enemies. 11-9 on the KDs, 1762 on the overall points, with Red Rum actually in a close second place. Almost overtaking him here. Successfully overtaking him. Guys, let's get on board with Red Rum as Night Tide gets obliterated there from OKM Blue. Recognizing his enemy in the vicinity. 16-7 right now for Red Rum. Over 2,000 points in this player's hands. Make that a 17-kill game for this man. Right now, Goon Squad is devastating the enemies.
VREL bHaptics.
A sniper. Wow, guys, just wow. Look at this player right here. Bird Person trying to make it happen with the sniper. I love it, fellas. I love it. And that is it, folks. That is it. All right, let's bring it on up to the deck. Guys, damn. You know, Leftovers Reheated knew going into this they were going to have a serious battle ahead of them, but I don't know if they knew they were in for a spanking. And I'm just joking around with the guys. They all know me, they love me. You know that I'm joshing with you. It's a great game. You're doing good. It's just that Goon Squad's doing better. And, you know, nobody can blame you guys. They are a very tough group of fellas. They come out here and they actually practice and they put the hard legwork into it, guys. I got word one time, this is from This is from a completely bogus news article that talked about when Goon Squad is actually up for a VREL Season 1 nomination. And apparently they practice close to 7 hours every single day. Unbelievable stuff, guys. So, Lung, good to see you out here, man. How you doing, brother? I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen Lung. I'm very, very excited to get to meet you. If you didn't get to hear the news, ladies and gentlemen, AWE, Afro Virtual Reality Esports League belongs. That's where we're headed, and that's where we're going to be actually casting a very special event there at AWE. Make sure you guys tune in. But what I wanted to say is I'm looking forward to meeting you in person, Lung. Awesome stuff in the past working with you guys. If you can do anything that involves him in the past, or I mean in the future, then you might have a tough guy. Let me tell you something. He's a good fella. He's loyal. He gets the information. He's accurate. I've never gotten a wrong answer from that guy. Not once. Anyway, so take a look at this replay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if the stream's coming through live before they're not going to do good stuff, but if it is, it's going to say something to me. I'd like to know. Of course, Goon Squad does have 200 points now. We threw that out there, guys, and what we're doing right now is we're just fast line. Of course, as you notice at the bottom right, we're responsible, Mamut GFuel, guys. Really awesome sponsor partnerships, helping make VREL dreams come true. We're going to bring you guys the top quality contractors. You guys know me. I always pass a lot on really fast, and this one is just second age for example. But you know that I'm too. We're talking about tonight contractors. We've also got, Raiders, we got Virtual Reality Health. Guys, there's a variety of games you can play in the scene. Avalon, Hop 1, number 1 games you can do it. So, right now, yeah, we're just waiting for those files to throw that lobby up, and chit chat. So, let me ask you guys, have you guys been watching the last few days? So, what's been your favorite game? Anybody rooting for 8 to 13? 65. That's what I want to know. Who's rooting for what teams? Where's my guy? Guys, throw a link. That pool going? No pools. No pools. Gambling. I want to know, guys, what are we doing in terms of hopes here? Are we hoping that, leftovers takes us from home unless it's a big surprise? No technical. I'm just waiting on the lobby to go up. That's about it. Messaging right now. Alright. Lobby is up, and we're going to jump in right now, fellas. Especially just asking if they're the magic comes into timing. It hasn't started earlier, it's fun timing games like this project. And, just a prime example. Let's jump down there right now, guys. I think I literally just now restarted. Rocking it out here is our teams. Oh, those team names need to be Swapalina Ding Donged. Let's jump on board with Mr. Fog Cabin here. As he moves in and devastates 2 of them. Make that 4 of them. Fog Cabin, guys, destroying his enemies here. Look at that. Immediately 314 points on the board. Let's take a quick look. 4-0, 364 on the score, 414 as it continues to grow here. He does, unfortunately, drop that at his feet. But, ladies and gentlemen, he has Red Rum coming in there trying to devastate him and successfully doing so, too. What a great run there for a moment, though. Seriously, great run. Holy snap. I knew these guys were going to be putting on a show, fellas, but I didn't expect it to be this exciting. Now, we're right on board with Red Rum, the infamous. And don't worry too much about all the moving of the Goon squad info there. We're just continuing to ride along with Red Rum as I attempt to fix this team name situation for you. He's devastating them too, guys. Look at him. He's 1,000 points in right now. Doing pretty unstoppable. This is actually a really great look into the mind of some of these players. If you think about it. There we go. There we go, fellas. All right. Now, unfortunately, Red Rum has hit the deck. But, my good golly goodness, what a run it was, fellas. What a run it was. We're on board now with Mr. Joe Magic. Take a quick look at these stats now to get you updated as Red Rum Gaming manages to be the top of the board out there with a 7-1 on his KDs, 1140. It's Joe Magic coming into third place right now, hoping to make his name and fame tonight. Looking at a 1-2 though, unfortunately, 0.5 on the KDs, 436 on the overall points. It's OK and Blue top dogging it right now for the leftovers. The Reheated crew out here right now riding on board with him. Unfortunately, getting destroyed as the 4-man movement. All 5 players from Goon Squad in one room. They're pushing in a devastating force if you're on the leftovers team. My goodness, guys. Now they're just going to sit here, take this objective, and do what they do best. Namely, killing leftovers. Now, Wolf does go down out here. There is his body left over in the shambles. We're going to ride on board with Fog Cabin, who just bore witness to Chandler McSullivan dying in front of him. Now he picks his dog tags up. That's the right thing to do. And he's going to probably meet his maker, and indeed. Red Rum waited and lined up the headshot there. What a great shot indeed. We see him here trying to do the same thing again to Wolf. We've got Chandler out there, unfortunately, just dead meat, like meat falling into a tank full of piranhas, guys. That's exactly what that was like, and it's very unfortunate, too. Because we know Chandler's got what it takes. Just has to be able to get out there. Fog Cabin going down from an all-new angle as Bird Person begins to hold it down here on the side, eliminating one. Will he be able to eliminate Wolf as well? Yes! He does successfully eliminate both of them. Now, let's get an updated look at the board. 11-1 out here with 2,039 points for Red Rum Gaming. Dominion out there in a close second place with 5-3 at 1,398 on the overall points. Bird Person 8-4, 702. Joe Magic 4-3. Now, let's take a quick peek at the leftover squadron as they obliterate Mr. Bird Person. And Fog now gonna try his best to get all 3 of these guys. I think he knows that at least one of them is gonna be rotating here. But Fog Cabin second on the board right now for the leftover squad out there. Solid 4-7, 561, looking spicy. just like that, everything had changed. On board with Dominion right now. Still doing pretty damn good work out here for the Goon squad, who has a 2-0 lead over leftovers right now. Guys, Dominion checking all his corners as he continues to push on in and down the staircase. We're going to actually get a look just down the staircase here as we have multiple, make that 3 of the leftovers moving in. Steve James Tim giving his presence up as he takes a pop shot there and unfortunately goes down to Dominion. But it's Bird who's on the upside here, and he may actually have a great opportunity to eliminate. Unfortunately for him, OK and Blue manages to get that shot lined up there with the headshot. And now he's going to do what I believe to be probably the wisest thing in a situation like this, where you are just getting spanked over and over again. That would be to push in from the rear side. Okay, got you guys. Apparently we were having some connection issues there in between the rounds, but I'm glad it's a-okay during the round, guys. You know, I noticed that not only could there have been a connection issue, but I noticed a couple things weren't actually operating just as they were moments before we went live. So maybe something with the internet is throwing something. I'm not too sure. We'll figure it out there as we go along, guys. Bird person. Oh, Birdie out here, guys, looking mighty fine. Bird 12-6 right now. He is bottom of the board for the Goon squad. Don't let that confuse you, as he's doing serious damage. Fog Cabin just got eliminated out here. Guys, let's ride on board with the top player from the leftovers, Mr. OK and Blue. Wow, you saw that grenade and you saw that shot there. A great double. And here comes Chandler, looking to make his name and fame there, popping him off. Unfortunately, OK and Blue does go down. Will Chandler be able to get that refrag on Dominion down here in the corner pocket? The answer is no. Dominion now takes over as the headshot king on the objective. I'm so sorry, Dr. Boulet. I do not speak French. I don't speak French, brother. But I'll tell you what, man. If you can get that Google translated, I'll tell you exactly what my response will be. All right, guys, look, all five right here. All 5 of the Goon squad in one simple location. It's going to take one strategic attack from the leftovers to actually make some damage here. And OKM Blue is going to be the one that we're going to channel in on here, guys. OKM half health as he continues to make his push on in, trying to make some pressure on the Goon squad as they are now on their last ticket. That's it, folks. That is it. Unfortunately for OKM Blue and his team, they have lost. But look at that beautiful dance right there. I love that. Let's come up here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome up to the deck. We are actually going to go ahead and add a score here for the Goon squad. That's going to be number 3 for the Goons. Ba-boom. There it is. Looking mighty fine. Now, guys, let's talk about what just happened out there, because we saw a lot of great gameplay, but we also saw a lot of mistakes. And I want to make sure that everybody gets the chance to learn from their mistakes as we continue this series. I want you guys to look back on this footage, and I want you to realize what went wrong and what went right for yourselves. So that next time you can before we get better. I saw a lot of these people being covered, especially before the other things. A lot of players actually choosing to just push on in instead of listening to footsteps or sort of signs before entry. I don't know about you guys. I thought it was freaking flipping testing game. But we're going to take notes, because I'll see VREL trademark 2022. The VREL, that's what we need to do. Maybe we'll do VREL hats, guys. I haven't seen those. But they're pretty spectacular. No joke. VREL hats just came out. Very spiffy. But I think you guys might be wanting to check out this VREL other merch shirt section. I'm going to check that out on the site merch store. Now, folks, let me ask you something. Those of you watching out there, you were telling me you think the new zombie mod, didn't we try it out in Contractors VREL? Didn't we try out the new zombie mode? That's what I want to know. You got zombies. I want to hear about it. Got horror stories. Shoot one of your potatoes to the point where he's limited. Left him ready to find zombies. Did you do that? Did you do that? Let's check out the game. got a sub coming in here too. Riding on board with the sub. It is Ego. Put that replay away here. And there we go, fellas. There we go. Fix that sizing. And let's jump on back over. Right now, it's a 3-0 against the Leftovers Reheated team. But boy, oh boy, are they actually taking this like champs right now, because looks like Steve James Tim has 15 square points on the board. We're going to ride on board with Mr. Steve. Looks like they're just honestly having a great time right now. Look at that weapon. Steve's ready to come out here and mess them up. Guys, he's going to get a great opportunity right here on the backside of this burrito truck, or this dining cafe. I guess it's not a burrito truck. What is it? Like a, I forget what it is, like a burger stand, right? Well, geez. I was gonna say, guys, he may have a shot here, but unfortunately, domination occurred. And there you can see OKM Blue, guys, making his push on in. Let's get on board with Mr. Blue here as he pushes in. He's gonna check that objective, and he's gonna check it twice. Notice he does spot an enemy far. He's gonna take those shots as carefully as possible, separating them one at a time. That grenade nearly made contact there. Went a little further than expected. Now, Mr. Joe Magic is pushing in. Hopefully, okay, he appears to be going away from where Mr. OKM Blue is at, but Dominion is just below. OKM Blue definitely going to have an uphill battle from here. Actually runs into Ego instead of Joe. But at this point, he's going to pretty much have the entire Goon squad chilling here on the next objective. 98-77 on the tickets right now. Take a quick peek at these scores. Ego Disposal out there 2-1 right now, top dogging it for the Goon squad. Battling it out though with Joe Magic. They're both very close on the points. Dominion next in line here. Looks like Ego Disposal gets himself a clear lead as he manages to drop one of his enemies. Boy, oh boy, I hate seeing leftovers go down like this, guys. I really do. But you can't win them all. Fog Cabin out there, 0-3 right now, 140 on the overall score, though. We're getting on board right here with Wolf in the Night. And Wolf, 0-2, but 35 on the points. Steve, not far behind him with only 30. These guys got to start getting active out here. And there it goes. Ego Disposal, absolutely obliterating him. Let's get on board here with Mr. Steve James Tim. See what Steve has to say about this game. Oh, really? What's going on there with the audio in between the rounds? Is it like glitching? I guess I'll have to go back and watch it. But check it out there, guys. Bird Person stomps in, absolutely obliterating him. No mercy. Bird Person just... Oh my God, he was so ferocious on that one, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Trace, hit that replay. You don't wanna? Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. There you go. There we go. All right, fellas. All right, enough of that replay. We're just actually correcting something there as well. Ego Disposal right now is your top dog in the game for the Goon squad. Overall, honestly, 1,786 points, nearly peaking the 2,000 point mark. Guys, we've been on board with him this whole time. He's 6-1 right now on the scores. getting to 2,000 now as he continues to take over this objective. Look at those tickets, 98 to 48 as OK and Blue makes his push in here. I wish him the best of luck. Not dropping anybody yet, but he is going to continue his play. Get on board with the man, the madman, pushing in from the staircase. Love to see it though, really do. Got shot there on the backside, and Mr. McGee actually misses quite the opportunity there. Oh! The knife! And Dominion gets the counter knife. I guess I'll have to go back and watch it. But check it out there, guys. Bird Person stomps in, absolutely obliterating him. No mercy. Bird Person just, oh my God, he was so ferocious on that one. Guys, look at this. Look at this. I love a good old-fashioned delicious espresso, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, one of my favorite things. And I'm sipping on one right now, so sweetly made. My wife brought it to me in a chalice made of gold. You guys gotta try it, seriously, it really brings out the flavor. On board now with Fog Cabin. Take a quick peek at these scores. 6 and 8 overall, 421 on the points. Fog Cabin goes down to the strong, mighty hands of Bird Person, coming out here looking for Top Dog sponsorship tonight. Now 14 and 3 is nothing to be afraid of, but my oh my, he does make it look good. 881 on the overall points for Mr. Bird Person right now. Doesn't mean though that he's not doing great. Of course, most kills in the game right now goes to that man. We're gonna get on board with Mr. Ego Disposal here and see exactly what's going on for him. Top points right now, 2560 for this guy. Wishing him the best of luck here as we begin to enter the closing round, the closing of the round, I should say, with only 11 tickets left. This game is going to prove to be exciting to the last frickety second. Right there, Fog Cabin and Ego get into a good old-fashioned contractors battle with a trade. Now Joe Magic and his boys begin to push on through. It's Dominion and the fellas who are all going to be playing this street side. Bird Person appeared. I thought for a second there, Bird actually had his sword out again. There we go. He's clearly waiting for his opportunity. But you know what, guys? That opportunity is not going to come as the last ticket gets taken. I believe it's been taken here, guys. 95 and 1 might be the last ticket here. Let's see if we can spot that last kill as Dominion gets it on Steve James Tim, and then another, and then another. Oh my God, guys, that is it. That is the game, and then some, as Goon Squad wins it by a long shot. Bird Person 16 and 4, honorable mention out there. Tough Fog Cabin, top kill for their team. The leftovers 8 and 11. Tracy, take us up. Is the audio working? Can you hear me? Hello? Audio? Can you hear me? Oh God, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I want you to know that I appreciate the hell out of every single one of you guys tonight seriously showing up out here. Check this out. We have a lot to talk about right there, guys, because leftovers just went down 4-0. That is going to be a tough stamp for them to swallow. But you know what? I know leftovers. I know they will bounce back because there's nothing better than a good loss every now and then to help humble you and remind you of the things that you need to work on. Guys, you cannot become a consistent victory without a few losses under your belt. That's all I gotta say. So now, we should say thank you so much to a few of our folks who actually make these possible, guys. Let's say thank you to all of them. Let's say of the virtual reality esports games. Bring us tonight the May 1st, first one, Contractors Esports guys. And that's it. Let's say thank you first to GFuel. And of course, that should be absolutely amazing. I'm not saying to a very recent sponsor, Degenerate Decals guys. These guys joined us last month, actually a month before. It's we're glad to have them on board. bHaptics, guys. Now, yeah, by the way, bHaptics, don't know bHaptics. You must go there to shout. It's bHaptics for development. It's really painful. Thank you for your experience. When I'm there, they get all your shirt dreams from true, not just shirts, guys. They do all sorts of things. And they do a lot of cool stuff. It's actually nothing about us. We're dropping the money. They pay down there. He's back. Phoenix Media Capital. Investment. That's why we look at making some money on the money that's sitting in your account. Spend some money to make some serious top financial advisor. Think capital. If you want to show money work for you. Advanced video, guys. All the best games we love most. Contractors out there, guys. So much fun. Mamut, guys. Where we do that, guys. We have to say thank you, man. Of course, thank you also to all the players tonight from both Left Reheated and from the squad. I genuinely say thank you guys for the bottom of my heart, all the viewers showing up here on our channel. And I wish you know, you're making up mistakes. You're putting your esports game like all the levels. So stick to. All right, I'll see you next time. All right, Tracy, roll out.